How do you do? It would be a little unkind to present this picture without just a word of friendly warning. I think it will thrill you. It may shock you. It might even horrify you. Well, we've warned you.
Welcome to the past. A time of amicable rhythms, well-disposed refinements. A period of quality. A gracious time. A sensible time. Yesterday. Somewhat uneasily ensconced in today. Like myself, extinct yet somehow still among the living. A regal dinosaur in the midst of a modern city. This is my possession. Mansfield House to my guests, who stay a week, a month, or a lifetime. Mansfield House is home to me. If you will, a relic of what once was. A ghost in antique wood and paint. Yesterday's courtly phantom standing frozen in today's most uncourtly world.
Good evening.
Oh, good evening, sir. Yes, which brings us to our point, said the devious dinosaur. But I should introduce myself. My name is Essex, Winston Essex. But to continue, ghosts somehow seem indigenous to yesteryear, part and parcel of antiquity, Gothic aliens grotesquely incompatible with the nuclear age. And yet, they still exist, like Mansfield House, like me, like you. But let's not be rude and stare, but if you'll glance in the mirror, you'll see two charming young people who are receiving a bottle of champagne and my compliments. Their names are John and Eileen Travis. The Travises have been guests here while their house is being completed. Tomorrow, they're leaving for their new home in the country, a town called Pleasant Hill. I understand they've built quite a nice house there. With a nursery, of course. The child is due in a month. It all sounds highly promising, doesn't it? Country living, youth, love, and parenthood. And yet, I feel uncomfortable. I feel negative for some inexplicable reason. I truly wish they weren't going there.
What?
Somebody in the house.
What, again?
Shh. Listen.
Sweetheart, I don't hear anything.
But there were footsteps. I heard them perfectly.
All right.
John, don't. There's somebody down there.
Babe. There's been somebody or something down there practically every night since we've moved in.
But this is the first time I've heard footsteps.
You sure?
Yes. We should call the police.
Sweetheart, I really don't think I could go through that again. Let me check first.
John, no.
I'll be all right.
Operator, would you get me the... No, it's all right, thank you. John? What are you doing? John?
What is it?
Were you just standing outside the door?
What?
Were you?
No, I just came upstairs.
He's upstairs. I heard him right outside the door. Operator, get me the police.
Well, whoever it may have been, they're gone now.
Thanks very much, Sergeant.
Not at all. You did the right thing by calling us. I'll check the grounds now, ma'am. Good night. You want to lock the front door after me?
Yeah. Thanks very much.
Perfectly all right.
Good night.
Good night now.
I think we better get some sleep.
You don't think I heard them, do you?
I'm not saying anything.
But that's what you think, though.
We talk about it in the morning?
I heard footsteps, John.
Okay. Sweetheart, I have an awful big day in court tomorrow.
Oh, I'm sorry. I know I've been hearing all sorts of strange noises since we moved in, and most of my imagination, I suppose, but I never heard footsteps before.
I didn't say that you didn't hear them. It's possible we had an intruder, but if we did, he's gone now. What do you say we get some sleep?
Hello. Where have you been?
I bought a statue in this little antique shop. Can you help me, please?
Oh, here, let me carry it for you.
No, it's awfully heavy. We'll do it together.
Oh, it is heavy.
It's very unusual. I hope John likes it. There. Let's put it over here on the coffee table.
Oh, it really is heavy.
Yeah.
Lying down?
Yeah. Isn't she interesting?
She's beautiful.
I just couldn't resist her.
The coffee's on. Would you like some?
Oh, I'd love some. Will you join me, Mrs. Ramsey?
Oh, no, thanks. I had plenty. I'd better finish up with the dishes.
I'm sorry I didn't do them last night. I was just so tired.
Don't be silly, love. After all, that's what I'm here for. Come and sit down. Would you like to put your feet up?
Oh, no, thank you.
Didn't sleep much again last night, huh?
I don't know what's the matter with me. I'm driving poor John crazy. Last night I heard footsteps outside our bedroom.
Well, don't give it a thought. When I was carrying my first, I heard frogs under the bed.
Frogs.
Days on end.
You know, Pleasant Hill hasn't been very pleasant for us, I'm afraid.
It's funny they should build this town on this hill. It certainly was never considered pleasant when I was a child.
This is Pleasant Hill?
Yes, your house was built right on it. Oh, well, it was nothing. It was superstition. You know how children love to scare themselves.
What was so scary about it?
Well, there was a rumor that there had been a cemetery here once, but no one really knew. Oh, I've upset you. I'm sorry.
No. No, I'm all right.
These are things out of the distant past, nothing to do with now. You have a lovely new home here. Why don't you find a spot for your statue and then drive into town and get some more material for the baby clothes? Get your mind off of all of this nonsense.
That's a good idea. Excuse me.
Can I help you?
Do you have any books on local history?
About the town itself, you mean?
Yes.
I'm afraid we're a bit small to have a book written exclusively about us. Perhaps I can tell you what you want to know. I've lived here all my life.
Well, my husband and I live out on Pleasant Hill.
Do you? That's a lovely spot.
But our housekeeper told us that there was a rumor that it was a cemetery once.
Oh? I never heard that. In the 19th century, I believe there were superstitions about the hill.
Superstitions?
I have no idea what they were. I tell you who might know, though. Our former head librarian, Mr. DeWitt. He's an absolute fund of information about this area. Local history has always been his hobby.
Well, I wouldn't want to bother him.
No, don't feel that way. He loves to have visitors. He's a bit lonesome, I suspect. Just him and all those books. Here's his address.
Yes, well, thank you very much.
Eileen, what is it?
There was a cracking noise downstairs.
What?
Well, I'm going to find out what it is.
Wait a second. I'll go with you.
You don't have to.
Yes, I do. You'll fall down the stairs. You're so off balance. Where do you think it came from?
I don't know.
Everything's all right there. Come on. It's all right. You wait here. I'll be right back. What is it? What's the matter, sweetheart?
Statue, it frightened me. I thought I heard it. Oh.
Shh. It's all right. It's all right.
Oh,
Sweetheart, it's all right.
oh.
Shh. Every time I handle a divorce case like the Johnsons, I wonder what makes people like that get married in the first place. I mean, they're enemies. Implacable enemies. Like World War III in that court. After blood. Sometimes Mrs. Johnson's lawyer and I look at each other and I swear it's all we can do to keep from bursting out laughing. Hey. Eileen, what is it?
There's something in this house.
Something.
Yes.
What, Eileen? A ghost? In a brand new house?
All right, it's not a ghost then. But there's something here. And I'm not just being a foolish pregnant woman.
No, of course you're not. You're my beautiful wife. You're carrying our first beautiful child. And now, my beautiful wife, would you get my beautiful briefcase?
I tell you who might know, though. Our former head librarian, Mr. DeWitt. He's an absolute fond of information about this area. Local history has always been his hobby. He loves to have visitors. Here's his address.
Yes?
I hope I haven't disturbed you.
You haven't disturbed me, child. Just napping a bit.
I'm sorry.
Oh, think nothing of it. I'll be having my eternal sleep soon enough. Come in. Come in.
Thank you.
To what do I owe this pleasure?
The librarian gave me your name and address.
Miss Tate.
Yes.
Nice girl. Doesn't know the stacks too well. Nice girl, though. Would you like some tea?
Yes.
The kettle is on.
Thank you. She said you're an absolute fund of knowledge about local history.
Oh, yes. That I am. That I am. It's been years since a pretty girl has graced these walls. Please, be comfortable. It will be only a moment. Can't guarantee the quality of my tea, but the cookies will help to kill the taste.
Oh, you don't have to go to any trouble.
No trouble at all. Absolute delight. Your dropping in has done more for my primordial arteries than a decade of prescriptions, I assure you. So, what can I do to help you?
Well, you see, my husband and I had our house built on Pleasant Hill.
Oh, did you?
Yes,
Cream and sugar?
please.
Lovely spot, Pleasant Hill.
What, didn't it used to be a cemetery?
A cemetery? Oh, no.
What was it then?
In the 18th century, they called it Gibbet Hill. Gibbet. Gallows. It was a place of execution. If your house is built on the crest of Pleasant Hill, and I assume it must be to take proper advantage of the view, then very likely it's constructed over the very spot on which the gallows stood. You shouldn't let that disturb you, child. All this happened almost 2 centuries ago. The gallows were dismantled in 1779, following heated public reaction to the hanging of a young girl.
A girl?
For the first and only time, Thomasina Barrows, 19. A tragic incident. Her life was an endless series of calamities. Orphaned at 7, I have a book here somewhere. Ah, I remember. Married less than a year when her husband was killed in the war, losing her child at birth shortly afterward. Finally, sentenced to hang for stealing a loaf of bread.
They really did things like that?
Oh, yes. Ah, here we are. Would you please hand me that magnifying glass? Thank you. Malefactor, Thomasina Barrows, 19 years old, thief. At 11 o'clock in the forenoon on Saturday, the 2nd day of March, 1779, the condemned woman cried to the assembly that she went now to her final home from which no one could ever evict her again. After that, she only laughed, a laugh so terrible and mocking that those who heard it swore it was laughter from hell itself. She died unrepentant. Little wonder.
Where was she buried?
It was customary in those days to bury victims of the gallows on the hilltop.
She's there then. She's there where our house is.
Yes. Poor, maddened thing that she was. Finally, at rest.
Listen to me, will you? This is the first time we've lived in the country. Now, there are all kinds of strange noises here. I mean, wind in the trees, branches tapping against the windows, small animals. Don't forget, sweetheart, this is a new house. New houses take time to settle. And what you've been hearing could be any one of these things. Helped along by your imagination.
But nothing like this has ever happened to me before.
Well, you've never been pregnant before either, have you?
Oh, you're very persuasive, Mr. Travis. You should win all your cases.
Well, the point is, do I win this one?
Yes.
That's a nice victory.
Damascena Barrows, you have been sentenced by a lawful tribunal and will now be hanged by the neck until you are dead.
Eileen? Eileen, what's happened? Sweetheart, what is it?
Execution.
What?
I heard the execution of Thomasina Barrows on the radio.
Sweetheart, I heard the radio in the den. Nothing but music.
It was terrible.
Shh, it's all right.
I don't want to stay in this house.
All right, sweetheart.
Take me
I'll take you to
away,
your mother's in the
my
morning.
baby. John? John, where are you? John!
Oh, excuse me, Doctor. I'm down here. Is something wrong?
What are you doing?
Talking to Dr. Ridley.
Oh, is he here?
No. It's on the phone.
Well, why didn't you use the phone from up here?
I didn't want to wake you, babe. Are you all right?
Yes, I just got scared because I didn't know where you were.
It's all right. Go back to bed. I'll be up in just a minute. Sorry, Doctor. No, I don't know why she woke up. I even gave her a sleeping pill. Yes, I know I shouldn't have given it to her without calling her, but she was practically hysterical. Look, Doctor, you don't think she's having a nervous breakdown or anything, do you?
Mrs. Thomasina Barrows, prepare your immortal soul for everlasting rest.
No. Never! Never!
Love. Oh, love.
Get me to the hospital. Isn't she beautiful?
Oh, yes, she is a love. Would you like me to carry her upstairs?
Yes, would you please, Mrs. Ramsey?
Oh, my. Isn't she precious? Oh, she's the lambkin of the world.
Another conquest for Caroline, huh? I'll be with you every second.
They're beautiful.
Well, it's not every day a lady comes home, you know.
Oh, I love you.
I love you, too. Do you know that? I thought we should start fresh with nothing to frighten you. So I got rid of the statue. Are you happy?
Yes, I'm happy.
Come on, then. Doctor's orders. It's upstairs to bed with you, sweetheart.
You know something? You and Dr. Ridley were right. It was my imagination. I'm gonna be fine.
You have been sentenced by a lawful tribunal and will now be hanged by the neck.
Honey?
I was just looking.
Anne?
Let's go to sleep. Honey, you don't have to wait until she comes.
No, it's all right. I'll wait. After 3 days, I think they can do without my legal genius for a few more minutes. Oh, here she is. Ah, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Mrs. Ramsey.
How is our little love this morning?
Hungry.
I better be on my way.
Well, you may be driving in rain.
Yeah, I noticed it was clouding up.
Seems one of our autumn storms is on its way.
You drive carefully in the rain.
I will. Bye-bye. And you too, Princess. Goodbye to you. You have a nice day. Princess.
Oh.
Oh, Mrs. Ramsey, look, I should be back about, 6:30. Can you stay till then?
Oh, yes, my family can wait a bit for supper. That'll be fine.
Good. Bye-bye.
Goodbye, honey.
No more problems.
No more problems. It's hard to believe it was just the pregnancy, but it's been 3 days now and everything is fine.
Good. I knew it was the pregnancy. After all, when I was carrying my second, now there were troubles indeed.
It's quite a storm, isn't it?
Oh, you'll get used to them, love.
Hope it doesn't wake the baby.
Babies sleep through anything.
What time is it?
Now, don't worry. He'll be home soon now.
Oh, would you get the phone, please?
Oh, of course I will. Hello? Oh, yes. Mr. Travis. Yes? Yes. Oh, dear.
Something wrong?
How long will it be? I see. Of course I will. All right, then. Would you like to talk with Mrs. Travis? I'll tell her, of course. Drive carefully, sir. Goodbye.
What is it?
The main road has been cut off by some fallen trees, and he's going to have to drive home by way of West Ridge.
Well, that's so far.
It will take an hour at least, he thinks.
Is he all right?
Yes, he's fine. He would have talked to you, but he thought you would rather he'd get home sooner.
An hour? I hate to do this to you, but would you mind...
It's all right. My family will do fine until I arrive. I would like to call if I miss. Oh, now don't be frightened, dear. This happens all the time. They'll have the lights on before you know it. The phone is dead.
I've got to go check my baby.
Oh, wait. Now, let me get you a candle.
Yes.
Here's one here.
My God.
It's only a storm.
It's only a storm.
Would you like me to go run for you?
No, I'll do it, but thank you.
I'll light some candles and get dinner.
It's only a storm. You're so cold. I'll get you a blanket. Mrs. Ramsey?
I'm just going to get the last of the cookies out of the oven, dear.
That's all right. I want you to go home.
Oh, no, I couldn't. I promised Mr. Travis.
No, I want you to go home to your family. They'll be worried about you.
Are you sure?
I'm positive. I'll see you in the morning, and thank you for staying as late as you have.
Well, that's all right. I put your supper on a low flame.
Thank you. Caroline.
Mrs. Ramsey! Mrs. Ramsey!
Sweetheart, it's all right. Mama's here.
Why did she leave? She said she wouldn't.
Don't cry. Everything's going to be all right. It's going to be all... Be all right.
No, I will not stay in this house 1 minute longer.
I know.
We'll wait in the station wagon until Daddy gets home. That's what we'll do. Yes.
Eileen. What is it? What's wrong? Are you all right? Is Caroline all right? Well, what is it then? What's wrong? Where's Mrs. Ramsey? She left you alone? Come on. Oh, sweetheart, you like ice? Here, let me hold Caroline up. I'll get you some brandy.
Thomasina Barrows, it appears, had finally and irrevocably found herself a home from which no one could ever evict her again. I hear that the child, Caroline, is beautiful and healthy, and that her father loves her. He doesn't seem to notice either the indications of impending wildness or her most unusual laugh. Well, he feels, of course, that the entire incident was psychological on his wife's part. As for the mother, well, she doesn't ever talk of it with anyone. She's a singularly quiet woman nowadays. Rather strange herself, they say. It's a pity, because while she was living in Mansfield House, she was quite a lovely child herself. Ah, new guests. I must go down and make their acquaintance. I want them to be happy here. The Mansfield House has a very strange history, you know. Not everyone, I'm sorry to say, has been happy here. I've even been told that parts of the house are haunted. Some of my guests have claimed to see ghosts. Of course, that can't be true. See, I don't believe in ghosts. Do you? Welcome to Mansfield House. My name is Essex, Winston Essex. And this is my home. I like to feel that it is home to my guests as well, as long as they remain. Here, gracious living is not totally a thing of the past. Here, they can relax, they can read, write, meditate, or, if they feel so inclined, watch television. Television. Perhaps the single most significant invention of the past few decades. Entertainment, instruction, fact, and fiction. Available at the turn of a switch and controlled. Turn a switch, the program changes. We can depend on it. We're in control. We select, we tune in, we change. We see what we want to see. But I wonder, what would happen if just once we weren't in control? And what would it be like if what we were compelled to see was absolutely astonishing?
Can't you answer a simple question? Just answer. The film version of Playhouse Presents The Country Husband. Okay, man, but don't get so uptight. I went by your place and Joanne invited me in for a cup of coffee.
Why'd you say that in the first place?
I didn't like the way you asked.
Okay.
Stay away from Joanne.
All I'm asking is whether you're in my cabin or not.
What do you want to know for?
Hey, can't you answer a simple question?
Just answered it.
Don't get fresh with me, Tommy. I know you're in my cabin when I was gone. Now, don't do it again.
Okay, man, but don't get so uptight. Went by your place and Joanne invited me in for a cup of coffee.
Well, why didn't you say that in the first place?
I didn't like the way you asked.
Okay. But you stay away from Joanna in the future.
Take 2 of these, man. They'll solve your problems. Guaranteed to give you fast relief from headache pain. You don't want a headache, do you, man? So come on, take a couple.
Headache will be gone before you know it. So for fast relief from pain of headache or arthritis, take 2 tablets and start the day with a smile.
Will you turn that thing down for once? Hey, please, Joanna.
Oil pressure fast in 2. Feather it. Flight 192 to tower, over.
It's just a little bumpy weather.
Do you mind?
Something's wrong with it. I got a shock.
It never shocked me. Maybe it just doesn't like you.
Must be a loose wire.
2's dead. 1's getting rough. Police
Please.
place is set down, but everything's socked in. Make sure your passengers are strapped tight.
You were supposed to iron this. You didn't iron my uniform.
What's your problem?
You didn't iron it.
Well, I was going to, but I fell asleep during the late movie. Besides, who sees you? Who cares if you've got on a clean uniform or not?
I care. Say, haven't you got anything better to do than to sit around and watch that box all day?
For instance?
Headquarters calling station 305. Headquarters calling 305. Come in, 305.
Turn that down, Joanna. This is 305. How are you, Judd?
Fine. Hey, what's on TV?
Sound too loud?
Not at all. But I can hear it. How's the weather?
Well, it's about the same. I'll give you a complete weather report later on.
Hey, fine. Titus Polberry his partner yet?
No, not yet. He hurt his arm getting to the body. I'm going to go down and give him a hand later on.
Good enough.
Hey, this is all hard rock and clay. Maybe we ought to finish up tomorrow.
Has to be done today.
What's the big hurry to bury him today?
I don't want to spend another night with Tommy lying above the ground.
Oh, evil spirits, huh?
Told you you'd laugh. There's an old legend around here that a lot of people still believe in. As long as there's no snow on the ground, the dead have to be buried right away.
Otherwise, they'd walk, huh?
That's right. The spirits of the brush invade the body. Evil spirits. They give the body death and life.
And you believe it?
I heard Tommy moving around in the cache last night.
Hey, you weren't kidding. You really were afraid Tommy was going to get out.
Some. Porcupine and rabbit have been scarce this year. The wolves have been hungry. They come around last night. Look, they smell the body inside. Try to gnaw their way through. Didn't want them wolves to get in. I didn't want Tommy to get out either. It's a funny thing. Him falling down that ridge the way he did.
What's funny about it?
Well, Tommy was quick, nimble as a goat. Well, anyway, I'm glad I happened to find him. That was lucky. I told you Tommy was moving around.
9, 8, 7, 3, 2, 1, intercept.
We should keep this coffee hot. You hear me? I said I wish you'd keep this coffee hot.
Sorry.
Well, I'm sorry. I bought you that TV set.
I thought you bought it for both of us.
I bought it for you because you were bored, you said. It didn't stop you from running after any pair of pants you could find, did it? Like the pair of pants I buried today.
Elliot, let's drop it, okay?
That really hit home, didn't it?
Elliot?
You really be bored now, won't you?
No, I won't be bored. I will never be bored again. I won't be bored because I'm leaving. And you know why I'm leaving? Because you're dull. When we got married and you brought me here, I thought it was going to be a paradise. And it was until I got bored. So what did you do but go out and buy a TV set? Well, you're right. You bought it for me. It's the only interesting company I've had since I came.
Any messages come in for me?
No.
You turned it off?
Just for a minute. Started to squawk and make noise, and I was watching something really good.
Don't you realize there could have been an emergency?
The only emergency around here is how quickly I can get out. Boring.
I'm gonna give you 3 seconds to wipe that smile off your face.
And I'm gonna give you 2 seconds to pick up those suitcases. 1, 2.
Hey, you! Joanna.
How about it, boring? What are you gonna do now? The only emergency here is how quickly I can get out. Boring. And I'll give you 2 seconds to pick up those suitcases. 1, 2.
Headquarters calling Station 305. Headquarters calling 305. Come in, 305. Brent, are you there? Come in, 305. Brent, this is an emergency. Can you answer me?
You sure, Lieutenant?
Gotta be. Our observation plane saw his car parked by the cabin. Maybe we ought to radio it to make another pass and take a look.
If I don't raise him this time, we'll do that.
Right here, Judd.
Just about to give up on you. Our observation plane spotted a car off the road about 5 miles away from you. The pilot didn't see any sign of the driver. Might be nothing, but you'd better check it out.
All right, we'll do.
Let us know.
No. He should have wandered away from the car, whoever he is.
Yeah.
He dug his wheels in trying to get out.
Well, it's no use looking for him anymore tonight. Thanks for your help. I'll take you over to your place. Pick you up in the morning. We'll start out again.
They're after something. I hope it isn't him. Means he's dying.
Just no point in looking any more for him tonight.
You did what you could. We'll send the plane out tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll go out again myself.
We got a storm down here. Getting a lot of interference. How about you?
Well, wind's up. Could be headed this way.
Talk to you later, then.
Right.
Hey, Brent. What's happened to Joanna?
How do you mean?
Could be asleep or dead. First time I haven't heard the TV set going. Night.
Right. there? Who's there, I said? Take it easy. Easy. You're in my cabin. My name's Brent. Elliot Brent.
Ellie? Brent?
Something wrong? Better not. Better not. You could have some broken bones.
How did I get here?
You walked. Probably crawled a little, too. You know, you're very lucky you're still alive. I had a call about you. That is your car sitting off the road, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, I went looking for you. You were gone when I got there. Sorry you had such a rough time.
Well, don't just sit there. Say something. Are you surprised I came back? You thought you got rid of me, didn't you? Well, you didn't. We said a lot of nasty things to each other. We did a few things, too. But here I am. I love you. I don't want to live with anybody else but you.
I either want to see more of you or I don't want to see you at all.
But I can't come into town more often.
You can stay.
You mean leave my husband?
You said you were thinking of it.
But it's not that easy to just walk out.
It's if you want to.
If I did, would you drive up there and get me?
I'll drive up there in a minute.
How you feeling?
Feeling better, I think.
Well, what happened to you?
I was driving along and a deer jumped out of the brush right in front of me. I swerved and ran off the road. The car got stuck. I saw a cabin in the distance. I started walking.
Oh, that's probably Titus Paul's place. Here you go.
Thank you. I thought I could make it easily, but somehow I managed to lose sight of it. I found myself in the middle of nowhere. I guess I panicked. It was getting dark and it was cold.
Well, how'd you happen to be around here?
Oh, just passing through.
On a vacation?
No, I'm a salesman. You know, I remember seeing you last night, but I don't think I saw your wife.
How do you know I have one?
It's obvious. I guess she's still sleeping, huh?
No, she's not here. She stayed the night with a neighbor.
Oh.
Hey, last night, when I told you my name, you acted a little scared. Any special reason?
None that I can think of. I know I don't remember very well.
Well, I guess the car's still okay.
Yeah, all I need is a tow.
How's the arm?
Oh, not bad.
Well, we won't have to go looking for the owner of that car. Yeah, I found him. Or rather, he found me. He wandered into my place last night.
How'd they find it?
Well, it beats me. He's a little the worse for wear, you know, but he'll survive. Nice fella, too. Says that he's leaving sometime today. Kind of handy having him drop into the house. Joanna wanted to go into town, so it's going to give her a lift. I'll tow his car up to my place.
Want some help?
No. Shouldn't be any problem. What are you looking at me like that for?
I didn't realize I was looking at you any special way.
Well, you are.
Just wondering why you look so beat.
Tired, I guess.
you back soon.
Looks like you're feeling okay.
Well, I'm feeling much better, thanks.
Guess you want to be on your way.
Yeah, as soon as possible.
I'll get you unhitched. Give me a hand back here, will you?
Oh, sure.
Yeah, you go on over that side there. Take it easy. The car won't start, but that doesn't mean you have to panic. One in the house. Have yourself a drink. Calm down. Relax. Generator's probably out of gas. Have yourself a drink. Yeah, then go out and fill the gas tank. First fill your tank, then fill the gas tank. That's it. Just take it easy. None of it. You're making it happen. No sound, no picture, no nothing. Cat got your tongue? Anything else to say? Ah! Shut up! Shut up! I beat you! You hear that? I beat you!
Boring. Boring.
Can't understand it. We keep calling him on the radio, but we can't get him to answer.
Well, he was all right when I saw him yesterday.
Oh, he's probably okay. Doesn't hurt to check. Well, he's here anyway.
Wonder why that car's still here.
Who did it?
Belongs to the guy that got stuck. Fred told me he was going to take Joanna back into town with him.
Well, hey, Brent! Brent, anybody home? Joanna! Brent? Brent? Joanna?
I can't imagine why anyone would have left that on. Unless... No, that's quite impossible. Still, it might be advisable after you turn off your set this evening to double-check, just in case. You never can tell when something that couldn't possibly happen might happen. The sea, ageless, timeless. Unlike the dry land, she holds her secrets in violet, jealously guarding them in her deeps. Oh, what stories she could tell if she could speak. What mysteries she could reveal. What darkness and human despair she might dispel. My name is Essex, Winston Essex, and this is Mansfield House, a guest house. My home and a repository of things both old and new. Items with history and memories of people like you and I who have lingered here or are yet to come. And this, well, this is a curio of sorts. It's called the Concrete Captain. And it's similar to one which belongs to a couple I'm expecting shortly. A delightful and handsome couple celebrating an anniversary in the most unexpected way.
Where you been? I missed you.
Paying the check?
10 minutes? What's that?
For you.
Ed, you already bought me an anniversary gift. In fact, you bought me several gifts.
And do you know why I bought you this one? No. Because I love you. I love you very much, Kate. Happy anniversary.
What is it?
It's a local tourist attraction.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's, what is it?
Well, it says what it is right there. Concrete Captain.
Well, I certainly thank you.
It's a must for every visitor.
Darling, that's just what I always wanted.
Which way? Kate.
What?
You're supposed to be the navigator on this trip.
Oh, I'm sorry, darling.
There's a junction up ahead. Which way do we go?
Ed, let's stay here.
I thought you were worried about the itinerary.
No, I want to stay here.
Here? Where here? That first field on the left?
No, there's a hotel.
Oh, I'm delighted to hear it. Where?
It's just up there.
What's it look like? This hotel of yours, has it got TV, room service, a swimming pool?
I don't know. I just know it's there. It's old, Ed. It's very old. And it's got a ship's lantern and a ship's bell outside the door. It's just around this bend.
How do you know that? You told me you'd never been there before.
No, I never have been before.
Oh, yes. Very, very picturesque.
No, that's not the right one. It must be further ahead.
No, come on,
That's
Kate.
right. That's right. There's a side road.
Oh, what happened to that sweet, uncomplicated girl I wedded and bedded 10 years ago today?
Oh, Ed, I'm sorry, but I just have to see if it's there. You don't mind, do you? Look, that's it. That's the road right ahead.
There's no hotel down there.
Yes, I'm sure there is. Just a little further on. Try it, Ed, please. Look, there it is. I knew it.
Captain Ahab rides again. Okay. No, this shouldn't take long. We're out of luck. It's off season. Place is closed.
Oh, no. Let me try.
That won't do you any good.
Let me just try.
All right.
Hello. This is a very special occasion to us. It's our 10th anniversary. We really want to stay here.
She wants to stay here.
There are many places on the highway that are open, and you have all the conveniences.
Please. It's very important.
Why is it so important?
I don't know, Ed. I just know it is.
Look, I'll make it worth your while.
No. It ain't that. Please. All right.
Where is he?
Up through the trees to the headland.
Where's who?
The captain. The concrete captain. Someone's come.
You mean he's still in there?
Buried in the heart of the concrete block are the mortal remains of Captain Jonathan Hawker.
100 years he's been there. 100 years with no resting place. Neither the warmth of soft earth nor the cold of deep waters. Suspended between the two elements for all time.
I don't know about that down there. But he's certainly a must for all the tourists.
I don't know. I thought he was kind of sweet. Did you notice he saluted you?
No, he didn't. He saluted that. It says right here, everyone is supposed to salute the concrete captain. Not to do so would show a great disrespect. So, when in Rome, do as the Romans. You ready?
Jonathan?
I'll bring some towels. There's some bedding, too. I'll need to make up your bed for you.
Well, that's all right. We'll do that.
Oh, thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Make yourself your key.
Can you smell anything?
I'll take a bath.
No, really. Can't you smell that?
No.
That's lavender. That's fresh lavender. Hey, do you like it?
I love it. I've always wanted to stay at a hotel where I had to make my own bed.
Oh, you're angry.
Not angry, disturbed. You knew this place was here.
Yes, I did.
How? If you've never been here before.
Because I'm a witch. Because I've got second sight.
Oh, great.
But I love you.
I'm sure you do.
I do. I love you.
Well, you're gonna have to show me then.
The ship broke up on those rocks out there. Most of the crew managed to get ashore safely, but he was the captain. He stayed till the end. And then it was too late for him. He tried to swim ashore, but he just couldn't manage it. The sea picked him up and swept him into those rocks. Nobody could reach him. After the storm was over, they tried to get his body out, but it was wedged too tightly. So they poured concrete over it.
You've been doing a lot of reading about it.
Oh, no, old Daniel told me. Listen.
What?
Listen, do you hear that?
It's the concrete shifting up against the rocks. Or maybe the old man getting bored. He wants out. Oh, look. He might have to stay down here all night, but we sure don't. Let's go. What kind of a salute is that?
He'd like that.
Oh, he would, huh? That's pretty.
Yes, that belonged to the captain's wife.
Who?
They used to live here. This was their home.
The concrete captain?
This was her room. Old Daniel told me it's almost exactly the same as when she lived here.
Well, at least they put in new plumbing. Say, I forgot my toothpaste.
Use mine. It's perfectly proper. We've been married 10 years.
Love me, love my toothpaste.
You're such a romantic.
I'll show you what's romantic later.
It's you all the time, wasn't it?
Kate? Kate?
Can you hear anything?
Just the wind.
No, it's like a voice. It's calling.
Calling what?
There it is again. Catherine. It's calling Catherine.
Go on back to bed.
No, I heard it, Ed. I know I did.
You're dreaming, Ed. What's the matter, darling? Well, one thing's for sure. Tomorrow, we're getting out of this place. Doctor?
Just a slight fever. Nothing really to worry about. Let her stay in bed a couple of days and she'll be fine.
We were thinking about moving on today.
I'd advise against it. Keep her warm, a light diet. I'll be back, Mr.
Lucas.
Mr. Lucas, and let her get some rest. Oh, one other thing. I think she'll be more comfortable if you sleep in the next room, for the time being.
Hi. Happy anniversary.
How do you feel?
Rotten. I'm so sorry, darling.
I'll get you some breakfast and bring it right back.
Kate? Kate! Kate? Kate!
Have you seen my wife?
No, sir, I haven't.
She's not in her room.
Look up toward the headland.
What are you doing here? What's the matter with you? What are you doing here? Huh?
What's the matter? Where were you going? Kate, answer me. Why did you go out there?
They killed him.
Killed who?
They shot a harpoon into his heart.
What are you talking about?
They killed my husband.
Yes, I've lived and worked around these parts all my life.
You know about the legend, then?
You could say that.
Well, tell me about it.
She died here.
Who died?
The captain's wife. She came back down from the headlands after it happened, and she never left here. Not alive.
Then she was there when it happened.
She was up on the headland with the others. It was a terrible stormy night. She watched the captain get washed up between the rocks and get trapped there. He begged his harpoonist to put him out of his agony. At first the man refused, but the captain's cries of pain and the seas pounding at him, the harpoonist finally did what he was asked. He threw that harpoon so that it pierced the captain's heart. It's the handle of the harpoon that's sticking out of the block. The point of it is still buried in the captain.
And his wife saw it all happen.
She did. When she came back down here to their home, she wouldn't leave again. She knew he'd come looking for her. Knew it till the day she died. Wind's coming up. Never known it to be so bad this time of year.
You told that story like you'd been there.
The man who harpooned the captain was my grandfather. It was 100 years ago. June 23rd, 1872.
June 23rd?
Yeah.
That's our anniversary.
You better go and see to your wife. Not good to leave her alone too long.
Thanks.
right back.
Don't be long yet.
Well, no change, Mr. Lucas. Just the fever. Well, if there's anything else, I can't find it.
What about that walk she took?
I gave her a light sedative the last time I was here. But with that and the fever, she couldn't possibly have walked anywhere.
Well, Doctor, you think it'll be possible to leave soon?
As soon as her temperature goes down.
Thank you, Doctor.
weak as a kitten. Tried to get up just now, and I nearly fell flat on my face. Do you know her name was Catherine?
Whose name?
The captain's wife. Catherine Harker.
I told Daniel not to talk to you about that legend.
He didn't.
And how did you know?
She waited for him right here after he died.
I know.
Hey, did you see my mirror?
Your what?
That ivory mirror.
It was broken.
Oh.
Been walking?
Yes.
How's your missus today?
Oh, she's fine, thanks. We'll be leaving today.
Sorry to hear that.
I didn't think you were too happy about us being here.
That was nice having company for a change. Be all right with the doctor for you to move your missus?
It'll have to be.
It doesn't matter. He won't wait much longer.
Kate? Kate! Kate! Kate? Oh, you had me worried.
Why?
I didn't know where you were.
Where could I have gone? You locked the doors.
Kate,
Why did you lock me in?
I didn't want you wandering out alone again.
Why not?
You remember what happened last time.
You keep referring to that. I don't even know what happened. I only have your word for it.
It did happen. And while you're on your feet, you can start packing.
Packing?
We're leaving today.
No.
Why not?
If you feel you must go, then you go ahead, but I can't leave. He wouldn't know.
Go on. He wouldn't...
No.
He wouldn't know where to find you. Okay. Oh! Oh! Joe!
Jim! What is it? What's happened?
My legs.
What?
I don't know. They just don't seem to work.
I'll call it out.
No, wait a second. Oh. They seem okay now.
Are you sure?
Yeah, they're fine. Huh?
Well, what do you think happened?
I don't know. They probably just went to sleep. Well, it served a purpose anyway, didn't it?
What purpose?
Well, it seemed to me that you and I were fighting.
Our first since our anniversary.
Well, let's make sure it's our last, huh? I don't think I could depend on my legs to intervene again.
It's okay by me.
Hey, where are you going?
I'm going back to bed. Coming?
Oh, that's the best offer I've had all day.
That's the only offer you've had all day. Yourself.
What time is it?
4:30.
4:30. 4:30? Oh. Where's the day gone?
Oh, you were sleeping like a baby. I didn't want to wake you.
Well, you should have. It's gonna be dark. And I don't like driving in the dark.
We can leave tomorrow.
Oh, no. We're gonna leave right now. Hey!
is it? What is it?
Oh, it happened again.
Your legs?
The same thing. Oh, it feels like some enormous weight. Oh. What? It's all right now.
Oh, Ed, you have to see the doctor. We're not leaving here until you do.
Oh, yes, we are.
You could kill somebody if you were driving.
Then you can drive.
No, Ed, I feel better, but not that much better. No, we're just going to stay here until the doctor sees you.
Help me, please. Catherine. My wife. My love. Catherine. You wait here.
Where are you going?
I'm going to take care of something once and for all.
Trapped in concrete, he'd never be able to rest easy. Never be able to rest easy. Never. Never.
my love, as he released you. We can be together now. Together, Jonathan.
So, after 100 years, the sea reclaimed what was rightfully hers and reconciled the love almost forgotten. Now, if you'll excuse me, Mr. and Mrs. Lucas should be checking in at any time, and I'd like to be on hand to meet them personally.